podcast. Today we're going to cover a little issue that has been going on for quite some time in this game. Alright, first of all, I would like to hope that everybody has had a good day and continue to have a good day. But this is an issue that has really gone way too far. Alright, I know a lot of y'all people are in several different communities, and I know a lot of people sit there and they try everything they can to get reasonable trades, all this and that. Well, let's get down to the issue of the Jester Classic. The Jester Classic is a car that people are hoarding and not wanting to let it go. Now here's the thing. Here's the only problem that persists with that. The problem that persists with that is when people have these cars, they love to sit there and rub this shit in everybody's face. Oh, I got this car, I got this car, I got this car. No, I'm not giving it out to you. Okay, first of all, let's get down to real men business. If you got something that you're not willing to let go, why the hell are you sitting there rubbing it in everybody's face? Why? Because you're sitting there expecting more payment for a car? You're asking people to pay you $1, $2, $3, $400 for one car on in-game bullshit? This is the stuff that's making no sense. This is the stuff that is killing this game. This is the stuff that's killing all the communities, and this is the stuff that is losing many people their respect. This is an issue that has gone on way too far. Just a minute ago, this is what struck my chord. Just a minute ago, I was looking for a simple car. And the only thing I was asking for was for the rims not to be scratched. That's all I was asking for. A simple car, an old car that's in this game that everybody has. So, I had a fella who contacted me through a community saying, yeah, I have this car. So I'm like, alright dog, you know what? I got plenty of stuff to trade. You know, I got plenty of stuff for you to look at. I would have even offered this guy 4 to 5 cars just for the one car, just for the hell of it, right? So I asked him what it is that I can trade him for this car, and he replies to me asking me for the one thing that only 2 people out of the whole entire community, any community, only 2 people have this car, and it's already been clearly known that they're not giving this car out. This is the one thing that this guy asked me. So basically, when I'm asking for something and I'm saying, yo, does somebody have something? And your reply is, yeah, I got this. And I ask you, what can we trade? And the only thing that comes out of your mouth is the one thing that you know nobody has? That's bullshit. That really says a lot about your character. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but the real asshole in me really wants to sit here and point out every single one of these names. Completely selfish people. Now, I know people have to pay for the software to make these cars. And I know you have to be in this really, really tight circle to be able to get into all of these SP to MPs and all this other kind of stuff. Otherwise, just instructions for it get thrown on, and it pretty much reads like stereo instructions, and good luck trying to figure that shit out. Right? So here's the thing. I know how much it costs for the programs. And I already know these people have already made 10, 20, 30 times the amount of money off of that program than what they've had to spend for it. So why in the hell people are still sitting here making cars and wanting to charge people obscene amounts of money just for one fucking computerized car in a game? Y'all people need to get real. I mean, honestly, you really need to get real. Okay? There is a point of greed where it will come back and bite you in the ass just like karma does. And it don't matter. I've seen so many people sit there and be so selfish and be so greedy. And these people are sitting there and they have nobody to talk to. Nobody wants them in their community. Nobody wants them in their live streams. Nobody wants them in their lobbies. And even if they show up, all card trades completely stop. And then you have beggars. You have beggars that will drop in there and that will say, can I get this car? Can I get this car? Can I get this car? Bitch, do you not realize I seen you in the lobby yesterday? I seen you take all the cars that you want and you jump out of the lobby and you leave. I'm not looking for that kind of people to hang out with. I am a well-respected person. I have sat here for the last 2 months and I sit there and give out every car in my garage, if not once, twice, 3 times if it wants to make you feel a little bit better. And let me tell you, out of 500 and something cars to be given out, I have more than 20 people that can testify that I have given out over 500 cars and I have barely even asked for 5 cars in return. And then what really gets me is when somebody that meets me and is like, oh, I like the stuff that you're doing or whatever, put me on to this. So I put you on to this and I fill up 2 of your garages completely with cars. And then you come back to me in the middle of me trading, and just because I get a bike from you, you want to all talk down from me because you want to trade from me. Like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. You want to trade from me? I gave you 2 cars worth of two car garages full of cars. All right, that's 20 cars I given you and not asked you for one thing. And because I asked for a bike, you think I'm supposed to give you 2 more cars for that? Really, where is the respect? Where is the loyalty in this game? I hear these 2 words every day on this game, respect and loyalty. But yet every time I turn around, those are the 2 things that I never hardly see on this game. I can count on one hand how many people that I hang out with on a daily basis that display the proper amount of respect and loyalty. I can count on one hand. And I'm telling you, I got over 500 friends in my friends list. And I know some people got more, but I'm not sitting here measuring friend size with anybody. What I am sitting here measuring is why in the hell I got 500 and something friends on my friends list, but yet I can still count on one hand how many of them people are completely loyal and respectful. And when I mean respectful, I'm talking about being in live streams, being respectful. I'm talking about when we're sitting here trading cars and we're getting down to business, being respectful, letting business being conducted instead of being out acting like a 5-year-old kid walking around lobbies wanting to blow up cars and shit like that just because somebody simply isn't getting to you to your liking. Everybody knows that this stuff requires patience. When you're sitting there in a lobby with 8 people, you can't expect to jump in the middle of 8 people and expect to go first when there's already trades going on. That's what you need to understand. There are a lot of people I hear who state their age on this game. But what I find confusing is there's a lot of people who say they're 30, they're 40, they're 20, they're all of this. But what I'm sitting here trying to figure out is if you're really 30, if you're really 40, or if you're really 20-something years old, why in the hell it is you get on this game and you act like a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds? Honestly. It makes no sense to me. Now see, I never asked for 500 friends, so this is the reason why I'm sitting here making this live stream. Some people will say, oh, yo, well, you're crazy as hell for making this live stream. People are going to hate you. Look, people are going to hate me whether I'm the nice guy or I'm being a complete dickhead. People are going to hate me. People are going to hate you. It don't matter. That's the way the shit works. But that's not the way anything should work. When you're part of a community, you're supposed to be a part of that community. You're supposed to be reaching out. You're supposed to be helping people out. Not asking for payments for this. Not somebody saying, oh, I'll give you this car, but it's going to take 3. You're going to have to give me 3 cars to get this one car. Are you really shitting me? Now, you know damn well, I'm going to go ahead and point it out to you. You know damn well, if you're not the one sitting here making these cars, any one of these cars that you got, Somebody, guarantee you had a close friend who sat there and just gave you that car for nothing. Oh, you're my homeboy. I just gave you that car for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn right around and you ask somebody for 3 cars for that car. Or you turn around and ask somebody for payment for that car. That is complete bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Because it seems like everybody else is too scared to sit there and say it. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little something about Kels. Kels ain't scared to go ahead and point it out there to you. It don't make no never mind to me. Now either this will take away my viewers or it's going to give me plenty of viewers. Either way, that don't matter to me. What matters to me is having people in my circle that are going to be loyal and respectful. If they some shit that you don't agree with, hey, leave the chat party. If they stuff that you don't agree with, leave the session. If it really bothers you that much, send me a message. You know, I'm the kind of guy that will go out of my way to try to help you out. And there's not one person that I know that will tell you any different. But no, never mind. I'm not going to sit here and waste everybody's time with me sitting here telling people how it is that they should be. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, somebody needs to do it. And I'm not scared to do it. I'm not scared to smile and laugh and joke in a lobby. But I'm also not scared to go completely postal and start fucking going crazy. I'm not scared of that neither. So just remember that. The next time you decide to be selfish in this game, remember how many times somebody else just gave you something completely selfless. That's my message for today, people. Have a good day.